Hello and welcome to the channel. This channel is dedicated to the Gospel according to Matthew. And before we get started, I just want to give a quick introduction. I'm not a theologian or historical or biblical scholar. I'm simply going to read the Gospel with all the imperfections that go with it being read by someone who simply wants to share the Gospel. Pronunciations may not be right, but the message is. I'll be reading from the Word on Fire Bible. This is it here. Word on Fire Bible is a beautiful book produced by the Word on Fire organisation. The Word on Fire organisation was set up by Bishop Robert Barron many years ago, and I'll talk a little bit about him in a minute. The text of the Gospel is from the New Revised Standard Edition, Catholic edition, which carries the imprimatur of the US and Canadian bishops and was issued in 1991. The book that I'm reading from was published in 2020. The Word on Fire Bible is a beautiful book, and it contains much more than what you will hear in these recordings. The Bible has pictures and articles connecting art over the centuries with the stories in the Bible. It has commentaries by some of the fathers of the church and other saints and writers. It's truly a beautiful book, and it's available from wordonfire.org. They have a library of material available on their website, and they do marvelous work. They also have a strong presence on YouTube, and a search for Word on Fire or Bishop Robert Barron, will get you to some of these great videos. I want to read, first of all, a little introduction to Bishop Barron. The introduction is sourced from the Word on Fire Bible. And as I said, it was published in 2020. A couple of changes since then. I'll touch on those afterwards. Bishop Robert Barron is the auxiliary bishop in the Archdiocese of Los Angeles and founder of Word on Fire Catholic Ministries. He received a master's degree in philosophy from the Catholic University of America in 1982 and a doctorate in sacred theology from the Institut Catholique de Paris in 1992. Bishop Barron was ordained a priest in 1986 in the Archdiocese of Chicago and then appointed to the Theological Faculty of Mundelein Seminary in 1992. He has also served as a visiting professor at the University of Notre Dame and at the Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas. He was twice scholar in residence at the Pontifical North American College at the Vatican. He served as a rector president of Mundelein Seminary and the University of St. Mary of the Lake from 2012 to 2015. On July 21st, 2015, Pope Francis appointed Bishop Barron to be auxiliary bishop in the Archdiocese of Los Angeles. He was ordained bishop on September 8th, 2015. He has since been appointed as Bishop of Winona-Rochester Diocese in North America. So that's a little bit about Bishop Barron, but there's a whole lot more to that story, and you'll find lots of stuff about Bishop Barron on YouTube or at the Word on Fire website. Bishop Barron has written an introduction to this Word on Fire Bible, and I'll read that shortly. But in addition to that, I have an introduction to Word on Fire, which was also sourced from the Word on Fire Bible. Word on Fire Catholic Ministries is a non-profit global media apostolate that supports the work of Bishop Robert Barron and reaches millions of people to draw them into or back to the Catholic faith. Word on Fire is evangelical. It proclaims Jesus Christ as a source of conversion and new life. Word on Fire is Catholic. It utilises the tremendous resources of the Roman Catholic tradition: art, architecture, poetry, philosophy, theology, and the lives of the saints in order to explain and interpret the event of Jesus Christ. Word on Fire is missionary. It uses media, both old and new, to spread the faith in the culture and share the gifts of the church that Jesus wants his people to enjoy. So in essence, this book contains a lot more than what you're going to hear from me. And it would be great if you could see yourself clear to buy a copy of the book. But in the absence of that, the idea of this is simply for me to read this to you so that you can sit back, relax, absorb the words of Matthew. I want to provide you with the means to listen to Jesus' message through the message provided by Matthew, to listen whilst you're driving, perhaps whilst sitting in a surgery waiting for your doctor, perhaps when you are unwell, unable to or unwilling to read or watch anything, or perhaps when you just want to listen and contemplate. The Word on Fire Bible comes with Bishop Barron's commentary, something I have found to be most insightful. In our next episode, we'll begin the journey with Matthew. Thank you for listening or watching, and look forward to seeing you at the next episode.